It doesn't normally end.
All right, so I'm back here with my special guest Sabrina Scott, and she chose a very abrupt song. Like it just literally ended. I think it ended when it began. That's how great the song was. Yeah, but still love you for it. The song is Kansas. Carry
I
carry
can't even.
carry on by Kansas.
Oh, Carry
City.
On, My Wayward Son.
Carry On, My Wayward Son by Kansas City.
Kansas
City Elephants. Kansas City Elephants. That's what we're gonna call them. I don't know it actually. I thought I knew it from the beginning,
I
but
worry about you.
It's probably because I'm not from Kansas.
That's what it is actually.
Really?
Only Kansans know that song.
Are you from Kansas?
I'm from Connecticut.
Are you from Connecticut? Where's that?
You know, it's next to Kansas.
Really?
Yeah.
I need to go to Connecticut sometime.
It's like on the border.
Yeah. Even though we're at Eastern Connecticut State University, I'd like to visit Connecticut sometimes. Yeah. But anywho, we were actually talking about you being in the musical that's coming up this spring right here at Eastern, Once on This Island. Great show.
You don't know what it's about.
It's about Caribbean-ness and how awesome Caribbean-ness is.
Yeah.
Right?
That's true.
Yeah?
Yes.
Close?
Like Little Mermaid.
Little Mermaid, except with Jamaican beef patties. I don't know. That's not offensive.
Okay.
But that's look. I went to Jamaica in like the summer of 2004, and I did not know that they made the best Jamaican beef patty. Go figure. Is it because it's called a Jamaican beef patty? Maybe.
Oh my goodness! You think you're funny?
I'm not funny. I'm just being frank.
I thought you were John.
I am John.
Oh my god.
But with a twist, I guess. I don't know. But okay, am I going too far? Really? Did I?
Oh no, that's not even offensive.
Okay, because
I'm just giving you a hard time.
All right, you'd like to do that.
It's fun.
Yeah. You're the devil of the school. Yeah, I'm kidding though. I'm kidding. But anyways, you're in the musical, and tell us what it's all about.
I don't know yet.
Oh, and you're scolding me for not knowing.
Well, you fabricated.
Now, how is it that you're a communication major, you have nothing to do with theater, you're not a theater major or a theater minor, and yet you have the guts to audition for a musical? I'm a theater major, and yet I'm like, I don't sing, I don't dance, there's no way I'm trying out for this thing. How is it that you, Sabrina Scott, average girl from Hawaii, because that's where she's from.
Clearly.
Yes.
Like Obama.
Yeah. In fact, Obama gave birth to you. Yeah, that's right. Obama gave. Sorry. Yeah,
you do think you're funny, anyway.
No. I like to say stupid things because it fills up time. But yes. So, what was it like coming out of Obama's with JJ? Okay, go ahead. And I'm talking about Michelle Obama. But anyway, you're not.
I really hope my parents are listening.
Yeah, they're not. They're asleep.
Cool. They are asleep.
They are asleep.
Why
would they be listening to me and you talk about men giving birth? Anyway, we're so off topic. It's ridiculous. Let's go back to the musical. What was it like?
The audition?
Yes. And also, let's go to the future to see what the performance was like.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. You're
so sassy.
I'm not sassy. What are you talking about?
You're like, then we'll go to the future.
That's not sassy is like, oh, let's go to the future. Like that's sassy.
No, sassy is like, I can't explain it. Anyway, the audition.
Because you're in the musical, you think you're too good to explain it.
Well, what can I say?
Yeah.
You know how those performing arts kids are.
You included.
No.
Yeah.
I consider myself to be shy. People keep telling me I'm not, but I feel it. I just pushed past it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
so the audition.
Oh!
I hear that the music director was crap. Like, he did not know how to play songs. He did not know how to accompany.
The bongo guy?
I thought he was playing piano.
No, we had a woman play the piano for the musical. You had to sing for one part of the audition, and you had to dance for most of it. Most of it was dancing. It was like African dance moves we had to learn.
Wait, what did you have to sing?
You just sang whatever you wanted. Of course, all the theater majors came in with sheet music for the pianists to play. Yeah.
So you didn't come in with anything?
No, but I knew what I was going to sing.
That's what I was afraid of. I was thinking, I don't know what sheet music looks like. Well, I know what sheet music looks like.
All you have to do is print it, though. It's
But
not
like,
you
how?
have to
Where do
read
you get sheet music from? Do you
it.
just
You just Google it.
really?
Yeah. Sometimes it's free. Sometimes you have to pay money. I know this because I try to play the piano.
Did you dress up?
No, you're supposed to dress comfortably so you could dance.
Oh yeah, so you wore like sweatpants.
Yeah. I came to this. The audition was multiple days.
Yeah.
So this one was kind of empty. It was 4 guys and 3 girls, including myself.
Yeah.
So.
Wait, did you tell me about this audition?
No, I saw you on the way to it. Like.
Yeah. Was
so
it
I
like
told you about
was it like on a Sunday or something? Because I feel
Yeah,
like you told me
it
this.
was Sunday. It
Deja
was a Sunday.
vu.
Yeah. Well,
Deja
you
deja
were there.
freaking vu.
Yeah.
I wasn't there.
Whatever.
I was there in spirit, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, all the theater majors came in and they're singing all.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
I'm a theater major.
Yeah, like that.
And I'm awesome.
And then us 3 girls, none of us are theater majors. The 2 girls I was with, they're dancers.
Okay.
So at least they can dance. I just winged the whole thing.
And you did well enough to be in the freaking ensemble.
I squeezed my way in there.
Congratulations. Give me a handshake, even though my hands are
Yeah.
partially sweaty. Oh my
Mine's-
God, your hands are
I'm
cold.
sorry.
What is wrong with you?
This is the way I live.
I thought my hands were supposed to be the ones that are cold. My hands are
Oh.
my hands are cold like 24/7.
No, mine are.
No, mine's are.
Mine's. No,
You want to
I
bet
don't
on
know.
it?
I don't get any blood in my hands.
Yeah, you should.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to suck the blood out
Mm-hmm.
and then use it to help children in
Okay,
Haiti.
disclaimer, just for the record, like when I watched that video where you were talking about the
Yeah.
last,
the last days of
performance,
the last days of
last
Judas
day-
Iscariot.
Yeah, I was
where-
like, oh, he's rambling because he's tired.
I'm not rambling.
No, this is just you. It's kind of funny.
I'm not rambling. Okay. Well, yeah, I was partially rambling, but in my defense, there are people out there who need to be helped by my radio rambling. I'm not going anywhere with this.
Yeah, I don't know where you're going.
Look, okay. The point was that I could have not done a show, but I loved this thing so much that I said, you know what, to hell with it. Let me just try anyway. And I did it, and I think it was okay. I don't like it that you came to the last performance. We had 6 performances: Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And you came to the Saturday one, which I thought went great because, like, it was my family. My family was there, so I thought, hey, I should really
give it your all.
Yeah, and I was really winded after that performance because.
Oh my gosh, yes! Like even the physical comedy, like the way you move around.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Oh, stop it.
No, seriously.
No. Because like Missy, the girl that played the court reporter, she has this thing of over complimenting me to the point where it makes me uncomfortable, and she just loves seeing me uncomfortable.
Oh yeah.
Because I don't take compliments easily.
Everybody loves seeing people uncomfortable, and I don't know why.
Really?
Yes, like as soon as you start getting embarrassed, they're like, "You're blushing," so you can
Yeah.
get more embarrassed.
It was an ensemble show. I mean, people make it seem
That's
like
great.
People make it seem like, oh my God, you were the star. Like, no, it's an ensemble show.
I wouldn't go that far.
Thank you. And some people telling me, oh, you have fans now, and I'm like, no.
Oh yeah, you have groupies.
I don't have groupies.
Legit. Like Saturday, I saw the play.
Mhm.
Monday, I go to intro to acting. As I'm walking up from Schaefer, you are with like 4 other girls, and they're like surrounding you.
Okay, well, yeah. They just like walked by me.
Groupies.
I didn't know who they were. They just walked by me.
Exactly.
They just walked by me and they say, "Oh my God, you were so funny." That's it. I don't know them. I don't have groupies.
Oh my goodness.
I don't have groupies. I would reject the thought of having groupies because groupies are a sin.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
it was funny.
Thank you. But it's weird when family is not there
Mhm.
because then I'm just kind of like, okay, I have to like rush out the building because I don't like to be surrounded by strangers.
That are telling you that you're doing a good job.
Here's the thing.
There's only so much you can take.
That and I don't know these people.
Yeah.
And for the most part, they're there to compliment the people that they know are in the show, like they know personally as like
Mhm.
family and friends and stuff. And I feel like if I just like stood out there, like, oh hey, look at me, I feel like I'd just be fishing for compliments.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, tell me what a good job I did.
Yeah.
So I just feel like, all right, the only thing I could do is just leave. If someone just say, "Hey, what's up? You did a good job," that's cool. But to just stand there and be kind of like, let me absorb your compliments.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't have an ego like that.
I don't think many people are that good at taking compliments.
I hate compliments. Compliments are they're my curse.
I don't hate compliments. I think I'm in this weird thing where if I don't get a compliment, I'll be like, oh. But then when I do get one, I'm like, stop, please, I can't listen to you anymore.
Yeah,
So
it's too much.
Yeah.
I mean, I can learn to say thank you, I appreciate that, but when it goes too far, when I have like the same people complimenting me,
when you're like,
every
you
day,
are amazing, you
Yeah.
changed my life. Well,
Changed
you
my
wouldn't
life.
say that.
Seriously, come on.
Well,
Did I change your life? Damn it.
Still so funny.
Nah, stop it.
Okay,
I was well. The thing was, and be honest with me, because David, the director, because we have to like at the end of the semester we have to do what's called a theater evaluation, where we meet with like all the big faculty in the theater and they just evaluate
like
us.
Alicia?
Who's Alicia?
I don't know. She's a lady.
Anyway, yeah, it's just like they review like your progress in the theater department, and David was there, and he was like, "Oh yeah, you did exactly what I wanted you to do." However, the last few shows kind of went a little over the top, and I don't blame him for saying that, and that's why I didn't want you to show up at that last night, because like legit by Sunday I was so exhausted by the energy of the character that I had this notion that okay, oh my god, I really should snap myself out of this exhaustion, and that just turned into trying so hard to put some energy into the character. So then it just didn't become natural. It just became me being some kind of high goofball on stage. I wasn't high on.
I know.
Yeah. So that's why I didn't want you to come that final night, because that may have been one of the nights where I was just kind of like, okay, gotta be up. And yeah, Saturday is where I felt, kind of relaxed, because
Saturday was good.
Yeah, you know what? I'm fueled by laughs. There weren't so much laughs on Tuesday and Wednesday. Wednesday, it was a silent audience on Wednesday, was it?
Was that the last day?
That was the last night. It
wasn't nearly as good an audience as Saturday.
Oh god, Saturday was great.
I was so mad actually, because I felt self-conscious when I laughed, because like no one was laughing. I'm like, this is funny. Why are you laughing?
Yeah. I guess it's because it's a very risky show, very very controversial.
They're like, oh, I have to be politically correct. I can't laugh.
Yeah. But why would you laugh a second time? Come on.
That's true.
Yeah. Did you really?
No, I didn't laugh as much.
Okay. Because you already knew the stuff.
Yeah, part of the funnies is the unexpectedness of it.
Exactly.
But I did laugh when things were delivered differently than before.
Mm.
That's what's cool about theater. You can see a different performance.
Yeah.
Every night. But I still like Saturday better.
Yeah, I still hate you for coming. Because a lot of times I tend to just do like the same thing. If something gets a great laugh one night, I just tend to repeat it like for dozens of nights. And if it doesn't get a response, it's just kind of like, my god, it drags me. I mean, I still have the energy, but it's not as great as I would have it with an audience. So, yeah. So remember that. If you are doing a character that is very funny, very whatever, remember to keep it consistent despite silence from the audience.
Sounds hard.
It sounds hard, but it could be easy if you have the confidence in the world. Mm-hmm. If you have all the splash.
Are you going to do another play?
I would like to, but next semester it's only the musical. The other show is The Birds, which is put on by...
It's like coming out in February.
Yeah. It's put on by people from the children's theater class. I'm not taking that class. So that should be interesting to see, right?
Maybe.
I am trying out for... audition. Well, they have shows at the Wyndham Theater Guild. I know. Yeah. That it's a community theater basically on Main Street. So I'm thinking of doing that.
Yeah.
I'm also thinking of auditioning for the New England Theater Conference, which is like this national hippity doodah thing.
That's cool.
You audition for it, and you could get selected for like summer and full-time theater work. That was suggested to me by the theater evaluation people, because I was just kind of like, I don't know where I want to go. I'm just kind of confused. I'm kind of unsure. I'm kind of fearful about theater. And then they were like, oh, you have the talent, so that's something you should try out. So I said, why not? What do I have to lose? It's kind of a New Year's resolution.
That's
So,
cool.
what about
What are you
you?
scared of?
Because it's theater is it's a very demanding competitive field.
Yeah.
Um, you know, anything in show business really is competitive. I've loved show business all my life, but you know, I think it's natural to be scared because
Oh yeah.
it's a very rejectionable business, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of rejection, but I like doing things that are outside of my comfort zone.
Really? Like what?
Like that audition?
That was outside your comfort zone, and yet you aced it. You aced it. Look at you, Mrs. Communication Major, who's... I'm going to bet you, since the show is co-directed by David, I'm going to bet you that you'll be great, and he'll force you to become a theater major. Because that's basically what happened with me and Derwin, the guy that played Calvin. No. The guy that played Pilot, Pontius Pilate. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He was pretty good in his performance, and he's a comm major now. And I think David is like trying to work him into becoming a theater major. And Calvin, the guy who plays Satan, can you believe he was a math major at first? Can you believe it? He doesn't seem like the math major type.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. But he was doing okay with that, and then he got involved with some shows, and David was like, theater is what you should be doing, and he got pulled into it.
So he just converts everyone, because he said at
Pretty
the audition,
much.
He was like, so you're a comm major? And I said, yes. And he said, are you a theater minor? And I said, no, I'm just here because... And he's like, oh, what are you, a sophomore? And I said, yes. He says, this is about the time I start taking you in, and now you're going to switch to theater.
Yeah.
And I said, no.
Exactly. It's he will pull you. Me, it was more easier to pull me in because I came from a conservatory school in Philly where I had a lot of theater credits that I wasn't using, and since I had such a bad experience there that I decided to just switch to communication to just erase myself from that experience.
Gotcha.
And David looked over everything. Yeah, because like as a communication major, you have to take a minor, and I chose a theater minor. And he's like, "What the hell? You have all these credits. You're this close to becoming a theater major and completing the major." So it was more of a common sense thing. He didn't really have to say much to me, but it's either you become a communication major and you stay here until like 2016, or you become a theater major and you graduate in 2 or 3 semesters.
Way better.
Yeah, way better. So, yeah, he will pull you in. Trust me. You'll have a great experience with that show to the point where if you don't become a theater major or minor, he will never speak to you again. That's my prediction.
Yeah, acting is fun. It's kind of scary.
It's very scary. You're put up there for people to see.
Yep.
You're very exposed.
I did not realize how exposed you were until I took intro to acting. Scary.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So is that your first exposure to acting? Intro to acting?
Yes.
Wow.
Freshman year of college.
Yeah.
Well, sophomore year. I forget.
It's crazy because like coming from the conservatory school, I thought I'm never going to do this again.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, I'm getting into the theater department, and people are like, "Wow, this is your first show here, and already you got a lead part." So I guess I got that school to thank for that.
Yeah, that's something to think about. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Stop.
I guess, yeah, sure, yeah.
Use your words.
I use my words, yeah. That's all I could say for the moment. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What else? So what are you doing over the holidays?
I don't know. Oh, I hope I can get my license.
Get your license?
That would be great. Yeah.
You have not gotten your license yet?
No license.
How old are you?
Oh, I'm 19.
Really?
Yeah.
And do you have a car? Like, can you drive a car? Well, I know you don't have a car with you, but like, are you able to drive a car once you get your license?
I'm pretty sure I could have permission to drive my mom's car, my brother's car.
Oh, okay, great. So what's I mean, no, not trying to make you seem like an idiot, but
what's taking me so long?
Yeah.
I wish I knew. I don't know.
Interesting.
I'm a little scared of driving.
Really?
I drive, but...
Do you have a permit?
Well, I had a permit. It expired when I turned 18. And then I took driving lessons this summer,
I see.
and then I just didn't take the written test. I just put things off.
Mm.
I didn't want to take the written test because I didn't want to spend money.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm so done having to ask for rides. It's so... Oh,
it becomes a bore after a while. It becomes
more than a bore. It's like
annoying.
It's awful because when I'm in college, like on campus, I feel all independent, and then I get home
and it's like,
can you drive me to my friend's house?
Yeah,
it's belittling.
It's basically like you're a 13-year-old all over again. Like, oh, can I go to this slumber party? Can I go to the Dairy Queen? Can you take me to McDonald's?
Yeah.
To meet up Trevor.
Honestly.
Yeah, it's a made-up name.
You're an imaginative
person.
Yeah,
I know. Very imaginative.
Trevor.
Way too imaginative for anybody to understand me. But you're going to get your license.
Hoping. I have to take the written first.
Written first. Now, where do you plan to take the test?
I actually don't know. I think the Enfield one closed. That's where I live in Windsor Locks.
Okay.
So I was hoping Enfield, but
okay. Enfield, I hear, is easy, but I failed that one. New Britain is the hardest one.
I'm not going to New Britain.
Oh yeah, it's the guy that I was with was an ass. Like when I failed the first time, I almost cried. Like I almost had a tear in my eye, and he was just kind of like, ugh. Like literally, he was just like, okay, you know what? I'm just getting out of the car. Like he was just very mean about it. Like he did not sympathize at all. What's that?
Were you bad?
I was just nervous. I was just I was overthinking. I was overanalyzing. I was very,
Oh, I can see myself right now.
I was panicky.
When I drive my test, I'm probably gonna be like this, like stiff shoulders, stiff neck, stiff arms. It's gonna be really bad.
You'll be a stiff parade.
It'll be bad.
It will be horrible, but yet you'll pass. If you have the right person. If you have a really nice person, you'll do good. If you know parking forwards and parking backwards, then you'll be fine. That's the basic thing.
In the K-turn.
The K-turn? Oh, God.
I love that thing.
I hate that thing.
Oh, I have to be able to park back into a parking space?
Yeah, back into a parking space. Park forward, which is obviously the easiest parking thing.
Sure.
And just basic driving on the road, knowing that red means stop, green means go.
Whoa.
Yeah, I know.
Stop.
Shocker, right?
You're kidding.
Red. Yeah, you thought red meant cherries, and
pretty much.
Yeah.
Well. I hope my brother will let me practice on his car.
Oh God, how old is your brother?
23.
So he's a seasoned driver now.
Yeah, he's a good driver.
Yeah.
And my other brother's 22. Yes.
Good stuff. Well. Where do you plan to go? Okay. Where do you plan to go? If you did have your license, what would be your top places to go to?
I honestly have no idea. It'll be so sad. I'll probably get my license and then go nowhere.
Oh, that's always fun.
But I'll have the option. I don't know. Maybe I'll go to Mohegan.
Maybe.
Yeah, right.
Maybe.
I will.
Maybe. Don't get ahead of yourself. You're not 21 yet.
I know, but I could play bingo.
Sure.
It's an exciting life I live.
You could make a lot of senior friends.
And go to the mall.
You could go to the mall.
Oh, I can visit all my friends that never visit me.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
All my townie friends.
Townies. No cities.
I feel sad for saying that. Yeah, I live in a small town. So.
Where?
Windsor Locks, it's where the airport is.
Oh, okay.
Bradley.
I live in a small town as well.
Where do you live?
West Hartford.
Well, Hartford County, finally.
Are you in Hartford County?
Yes.
Really? I thought Hartford County was towns and cities that had Hartford in it.
You're messing with me.
That's how dumb I am.
How old are you?
21.
Oh, no.
I know.
Hartford County includes me. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
And that's awesome because nobody here is from Hartford County. They're all like, I don't know.
Yeah, they're from like Meriden.
I don't even know their counties.
Litchfield. Hebron, Andover. All those weird.
All those places that I've heard of but don't know where they are in Connecticut.
Yeah. Columbia.
Yes.
Coventry.
Well, Coventry was in my thing for high school sports.
Oh, okay.
So I know about that.
Cool. Wow.
West Hartford.
Yeah.
The rich part?
Well, you know what? Actually, for the first 8 years that I was there, I lived in a pretty good area.
Mm-hmm.
And then when things did not get so well between my parents, it started to just deteriorate down to areas that were more towards Hartford. So now I'm near Prospect Avenue. Like, you know where Prospect Avenue Plaza is? It's like bordering on Hartford.
Yeah.
Which it's near the highway, which is great if you want to go somewhere where you have to take the highway. Yeah, I don't mind it. At least I live in an actual neighborhood now, because like literally the old house that I used to live in, the first house in West Hartford, I would be across the street from trees. Yeah, woods would be my best friend.
Oh, that's
So.
okay. I live next to the highway too.
Really?
Yeah, if you get on 91 South, you can, or North, I don't know. You can see my house from the highway in the winter because the trees are bare. And there's my red deck.
Your red deck.
Well, it's, a deck. It sticks out.
Okay.
But yeah. Oh yeah, I was just in Hartford Sunday for Dayglow. You know what that is?
No.
It's this thing at the Excel Center.
Yeah.
When you dance in paint, you throw paint around and you dance to like club music.
Really?
Yeah. All the youngins go.
I'm not a youngin.
You're young enough.
So what happens is you go in there
in all white.
Oh, okay. So you go in there in all white and just paint yourself silly?
You buy paint and they just splatter it around. It's so much fun. You get covered.
Everybody should just go in there naked one day and just paint themselves silly, but that would be stupid.
There were some naked people.
Really?
No.
Oh my god.
Naked. You know how people get a chance to dress slutty? They take that chance.
I hate people that are like that.
That's every country concert I've been to.
Mm-hmm.
And XL. Oh,
God.
Dayglow was ridiculous.
Especially Halloween.
All the sluts.
All the sluts.
I don't want, that's really rude, but legit, a girl walked by me, there was nothing on her back.
Yeah.
And the dude I was with told me she was wearing pasties.
What are pasties?
Pasties, they just stick on your nipples. Like, that was her shirt.
Like pistol nipples?
I
don't know. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Pasties, they're just fabric on your nipples.
Oh, okay.
What?
I don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, like, why do girls dress up like sluts? And I was talking about this on my Halloween show. Why do girls dress up like sluts for Halloween to the club? And yeah, they could get like all offended, uptight when you call them a slut.
Oh my goodness, I don't know. How about girls act like they're so... Oh my goodness.
We have a lot to talk about.
Pisses me off. Girls are like, why is he checking me out? But yet you're dressed like what?
Yeah, like a whore.
Or you're checking him out too. I don't understand why they get so bent out of shape. They're like, what the fuck are you? They legit say, what are you looking at?
Yeah, just have a long jean skirt if you don't want anybody to check you out.
Ugh, 90s.
The 90s.
That's when they had those long jean skirts and people wore them with sneakers.
I actually saw a librarian dressed like that the other day.
I've seen people around here dressed like it.
And it's pretty interesting.
You can wear whatever you want. I'm not going to talk crap about you because you're wearing... Well, I do talk crap about slutty people because...
Yeah.
It's offensive.
It is. It's offensive. It's degrading.
And they do it for attention.
They do.
Oh, I can't
It's
believe
obvious.
It. Yeah.
Really obvious. Way too obvious.
Yeah, there was a girl who was definitely just in underwear and a bra. On someone's shoulders. You should have went.
Did she score that night?
I don't know, probably.
Maybe.
There was probably some action on the dance floor. I don't want to know that.
Have you actually seen action on the dance floor one time?
No, thank goodness. Oh my goodness.
That would be... I feel like that would happen, though. In certain areas.
I heard a story.
Okay.
This girl that I work with, she shows me this family on Facebook. She's like, look at their cute kids. Now guess how this baby was conceived?
How?
Sex on the floor of a club. The girl was drunk out of her mind.
Yeah.
What? That's a real story. That's a real story.
Yeah.
And then they ended up getting married, and they have like Two kids together.
Did they get married just because they had sex on the
No.
dance floor?
Wait, yes.
Yes?
Yes, the woman's family was rich, and
Yeah.
the guy was not. But
Okay.
the family was like, you're going to marry her because we're not going to have you having a baby without being married.
Yeah.
Crazy, right?
Crazy, stupid. Maybe they don't like each other.
Oh, I think they're very happy. I looked at all their pictures.
Are you sure?
You know, Facebook pictures don't lie.
Maybe. But when they danced in the club, like, that's the first time they met?
Yeah.
And they just said, all right, let's get married.
Well, you know, once the baby was found. Yes!
So it took, okay, so you're
These
basically...
things happen.
So you're basically saying they had 9 months to get to know each other, and then the
Yes.
baby... That's stupid. Because it's like...
I don't know what to tell you. This was not my decision.
It should have been your
This.
decision. It should have been your decision. You should have been the one to say, you know what, you guys are stupid.
Like, you don't have to get married after you made this little surprise. I don't know.
Get an abortion, and you'll be good. I know.
Oh,
touchy. Uh-oh. I know, I went there.
You went there.
I went there, and I went over the line, and I never came back. You could do that, or you could just send the baby up for adoption.
Or you could just keep the baby and not marry this person that you met 9 months ago.
She's gonna be a single mother with a baby. That's not cool. And
I don't know, you have family.
And I bet you she's like an 8-year-old mother with a baby.
Nah, she was actually like 20.
Fine.
Which is kind of ridiculous. Like, why are you having sex
at 20 on the dance floor?
In a club, like, in front of people.
In front of people. She was drunk, so obviously she did not care.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, we've been going on for 31 minutes.
Should we stop?
Should we? That's fine.
Okay, we're just gonna ramble.
Yeah, we'll do like about 3 or 4 minutes, and then I think we'll wrap up. So, yeah, but like you and me will probably be the only ones watching this video, so it's whatever.
I'm gonna make my brothers and sister watch it.
The whole thing.
Maybe.
Trust me.
I don't know.
Here's the thing. When we're actually doing this in the moment, it seems like nothing. It seems like time goes by really fast. But when you watch it, it will definitely seem like 31 minutes. That's what happens when I do like very long interviews, and it just seems like time doesn't matter.
We were just talking.
Yeah, and then it's just like, oh my god.
You were talking for a long time.
Like 2 hours. Like what the hell? Gross. Disgusting.
Why didn't you play music?
Why didn't I play music? I just played music.
Just 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, and guess what? It's 12:28. Who's tuning in right now?
You know, I have a final at 8 in the morning.
And yet you tell me this now?
Yeah, but it's okay. I get to use a cheat sheet.
Oh, front and back?
No, front.
I used a cheat sheet for my anthropology final
I hope this
today.
was allowed. This was a legit, like, teacher-approved cheat sheet.
If not,
you're being expelled. 0
The teacher?
times.
Teacher? Wait, you're expelling the teacher?
No. You got to use a cheat sheet?
Yeah, for my anthropology final. I didn't actually write it up. I typed it up.
Oh, he said we can't type it.
You can't type it?
I wouldn't have typed it anyways.
What?
I barely filled the page. I'm kind of lazy.
Your teacher is Bin Laden, you know that? I know. Yeah.
Don't say that.
Does he even know the show?
No.
Okay.
He's Indian, so it's close enough.
Yeah, because apparently a professor always tunes into the show because he
What
works.
Professor?
I don't know. Like an English professor.
Donaghy?
I don't know. I mean, apparently a professor works here late at night and he listens.
Oh, I hope it's Donaghy.
And he's always warning my friend Brandon. Tell him to watch it because each time he says stuff, crazy, inappropriate stuff, he runs the risk of it getting thrown off the air.
Oh yeah. I thought that would happen.
And then I stopped hearing from him, so that was great. But then I also found out that, Latino people who work here late at night as janitors and stuff,
Gomez.
they also listen. Gomez?
Yeah.
Wait, Dean Gomez?
It's his last name. His last name is Gomez.
No, it can't be Dean.
Not
the Dean.
I don't know his first name.
No, not the Dean Gomez.
No.
Okay, yeah, but they work in the library and they listen, but yet they don't like my stuff because I talk about things that they don't find interesting. But then again, they're like, oh, we have nothing else to listen to, so we'll just listen to you. So one night I just said, hey, Latinos and Latinas. How are you doing?
Hola,
Hola,
¿cómo
¿cómo estás? Yeah, let's get some tacos or something like that.
You said
Offensive. I did, yeah, but I was joking.
You should try speaking in Spanish.
That would be even more offensive, I think.
No,
I tried it, but it didn't work out to my favor. So, that was great, right?
You're good at offending people.
I'm not Look, I offend people, but I do it with a smile on my face.
You talked about Utterback.
I love Utterback. But Utterback is my sweetheart.
Utterback.
He's the wind beneath my wings.
He's an acquired taste.
Is he really?
Oh, yeah. I think half my class likes him, half the class is wary of him. You know.
Wary of his very monotone way of speaking.
In his humor.
He has a very dry humor.
Mm-hmm. He kind of, oh my goodness, I really hope he's not listening. He reminds me of Squidward a little bit.
How is that offensive?
It's pretty offensive. Come on. If you had to choose the least favorite character of SpongeBob, I mean, it would be Pearl,
it's Squidward.
but it would still be Squidward.
He's from a cartoon. How is that offensive? It's funny.
I wouldn't want to be compared to Squidward.
You're Squidward. There you go. I said it.
You speak the French to me?
I know.
Don't insult me.
You're Squidward, Hitler, and Bin Laden all rolled up into one. How about that?
I could take it.
Okay. And Satan too.
No! I don't like being called Satan.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, you're a naughty, dirty Satan. Yeah, I know.
Ugh, that word is forbidden.
Naughty? Okay, fine.
That's enough.
You're a naughty Sabrina. Sabrina the Teenage Witch. There you go.
Wow.
The
That's
old
so
show.
original.
Yeah, I should tag you as that on Facebook.
No.
Why not?
Because I'm past that.
You don't like that show anymore?
I think I mostly watched it because it had my name in it.
Yeah, because you thought, oh my god, there's the white version of me.
Well, if you had a show, if you knew there was a show called John Francois.
There's a French guy on Facebook called Jonathan Francois, and I friended him because we have the same exact name.
That's fascinating.
But we never speak because he doesn't
That'd be weird.
I guess so, yeah. I don't think he speaks a word of English.
Oh, does he speak French?
Well, his last name's Francois. And
Well,
he's from
do
France.
you speak French?
No. The last time I took French was in, like, junior year of high school, and I barely paid attention. So, yeah, and I'm always ashamed of my background, apparently.
Why?
I'm joking. No, I don't, I'm lazy. I don't want to learn a foreign language because it takes so much work. You could learn a foreign language.
I'm learning Spanish.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
See.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
What were you going to say?
No, I said you seem like a Spanish type of person.
I am.
What type of Spanish food do you like?
Taco Bell Gordita Crunches.
And I'm offensive. Okay. Trust me, if you go up to any Spanish person, any Puerto Rican or whatever, and say that Taco Bell is legit Spanish food,
they'll freak out.
They'll slap you to Puerto Rico. You know, they'll slap you to Montgomery, Alabama. They'll slap you to the
Africa.
They'll slap you to Spain, to Portugal, to wherever Spanish country. Yeah, I said it. They'll slap you to the place where they make all the fajitas. Yeah, what? Yeah, the quesadillas. Yeah, they'll slap you to where they make all the quesadillas. They'll slap you to the nearest Moe's Southwest Grill. You know that place?
I do.
Yeah, I used to work there one time.
I don't
Yeah,
like that much.
yeah, it's horrible.
The burritos are too big.
Yeah.
They're colossal.
I hated the boss. The boss should die right now. I'm saying that on the air, even though he's not listening.
Don't say these things.
It's whatever. I don't care. Like, he's not listening. I'm joking, okay? I had a bad experience. I don't know what his name is. His name is Matt. But I don't know the last name.
Go on.
I don't know the last name, but a long story short, I went to Oregon for this theater festival during spring break of like senior year of high school, and I forgot to inform my boss that I was going on spring break. We have this thing where you have to call in like every Sunday to let them know if you're available during the week. So I thought if I don't call in, that lets them know I'm not available. But apparently you have to call in regardless.
Obviously.
Well, at the time, it was only my second job, so I was still new to the
You
experience.
Never heard of no call, no show?
No call,
Strike.
no show. Like I pay attention to all those guidelines when I first get the job.
Go on.
That's
so then what happened?
Well, so then when I came back from Oregon, he was like, "Oh, hey, John, haven't heard from you in a while." And I was like, "Oh yeah, I just went to Oregon. I'm sorry, but I'm available to work."
Oh my goodness.
And he's like, "Oh yeah, I think we're all set. You know,
We're done here.
Yeah, we're done here. Maybe give us a call back."
We should see other people.
Because he put a lot of trust in me. Because at first he was kind of hesitant, like, okay, you're young, you're a senior, you have like a lot of stuff going on, so there's a good chance that you may not be available, but I'll still hire you anyway because you're a decent person. And then the trust just went out the window with this whole
Oregon trip.
Yeah, is it Oregon or Oregon?
I just say Oregon. Maybe it's Oregon. No, that makes you think of.
I think it's Oregon. Excuse me. You talk.
Do you realize that your radio show is like your diary?
It pretty much is.
Yeah. Okay.
My uncleaned diary.
Unfiltered.
Yeah, I was thinking of a word. Unlocked.
Inhibited.
No, like what's that MTV special? Unplugged. My unplugged diary.
How is it unplugged?
Because when you plug it in, you get all the filtered stuff, and when you unplug it, you get some pretty awesome, honest stuff. I think
That was deep.
that was way too deep to be true.
Poetry class.
Stop being sarcastic. I'm not going to take a poetry class.
I like being.
We're going to go on record for having the longest conversation on the air possible. You want to go for it? Cause
No, that I feel bad.
No, it's fine. It's whatever. I mean, I have like 20 minutes left of my usual shift time.
Necesito dormir.
What's that?
I need to sleep.
You don't need to sleep.
Tengo un examen en
you're
menos que 8 horas.
oh yeah, you have a Spanish thing going on.
No, but I have a microeconomics exam at 8 in the morning.
That's fun. Guess what?
What?
I have a paper due Friday now, and I have a directing final on Monday in which I have to perform in a scene, which I'm not really so psyched about because at this point I'm just kind of like, I want to go home. You're yawning.
Tired.
I know. I bore you, don't I?
No, yawning is not a sign of being bored.
It's just, oh yeah, 12:38 at night. I'm tired. That makes sense.
My bedtime's about 12. So yeah.
That's whack. Are you serious?
Sometimes I stay up till 1.
I never go to bed before midnight. I can't remember the last time I went to bed before midnight. Yeah, look. There have been many mornings where I had to wake up at like 6, and I'm just like, screw it. I can't go to sleep. I can't go to sleep before midnight. I can't. No. Even if I have to wake up at 5. No. No. I refuse. I have to perform at a church in Glastonbury again on Sunday for money. Thank God.
Doing what?
It's skits.
Okay.
It's yeah. They have what's called a family time service where they have like skits for the family, and I perform in these really cheesy, badly written skits. But they pay me $70 for every time that I go there, so I'm doing it strictly for the money.
What church?
Riverfront Family Church. It's not a legit church. It's a very small, gated community, rich white people type of church. And
there's no in the name of Jesus.
Oh no! That's what I thought at first. I thought it was like a legit sanctuary type of thing, but no. Like they literally.
They play guitar, don't they? Because I've seen a white church. And they play guitar.
Black churches have guitar too. Black churches have guitar. Have you ever heard of the First Cathedral in Bloomfield? That's the blackest church alive.
No, I don't dabble in churches.
You don't.
I know about my grandma's.
Oh yeah.
Citadel of Love, you know, drum set,
Yeah.
piano, another piano. That's it.
Okay. Well, Riverfront, yeah, they just they rent out this specific room in a community center. They just put a couple of chairs in, put a projection screen up. You know, whenever Pastor Nancy wants to elaborate on the lesson at hand on the screen. Um, we have some video of like a Scottish guy doing a rap in a Christian way. He's like literally dressed
Christian
up in
rap.
Christian rap, but Scottish. It's the stereotypical offensive Scottish. Like he has the skirt, he has the beard. He's saying haggis, haggis, haggis all over the place. It's like weird, and everybody gets a kick out of it. But it's just like I don't find this funny. I find this really weird and offensive, even though I'm not Scottish.
It's weird.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's what it is. It's a very creative. And then there's a mascot. We have a mascot, Doodle the dog.
The church has a mascot.
The church has a mascot. That's how white and goofy it is.
I think they're losing the purpose of
a church. Well, that's the difference between a white and a black church.
That was mad offensive. That's such a generalization.
I know. It's 12:41. I can't think.
No one's listening. Churchgoers don't stay up this late.
White people have unawesome churches. Black people have awesome churches. Fact, not fiction.
It's sad.
Okay. So if I post this up online, I think I'll only put it on your page. I'm not gonna publicize this.
Okay, good.
There's no way. Well, I could.
Don't.
I could, but people are gonna tune out after like the first 2 or 3 minutes. Yeah.
They're like, where is this going?
Yeah, I think we could. No, I think I could make a joke about this. Like, oh yeah, this should be in the Guinness Book of World Records. That's the longest interview on radio.
They definitely would watch it then.
Yeah.
Like, I watched that one.
What?
That was only like 10 minutes long.
What?
It was the one about the play. Were you talking about?
Oh yeah, that's the opening of the show. You see, when I'm here by myself, I only go for like an hour tops with music.
Yeah.
But if people are here and if they fascinate me, like you are doing tonight, then we could be still here at like 3 in the morning talking.
But we couldn't.
We can't. You know what? I'm gonna make you miss your exam.
That's so funny.
No, I'm actually serious. I'm gonna make you miss your exam.
How so?
How so? We're gonna talk until 8 in the morning.
Oh my god, we're just gonna stay out and talk about our hopes and dreams.
We're gonna talk about boys and elephants. I don't know why elephants came in. Seriously, these decorations, I said earlier that they look like trunks from a dead elephant. I don't know why they look... I look at things very weirdly.
That's kind of cool, though.
But weirdly enough, there's a picture of an elephant right there behind you.
Elefante.
Elefante, is that the Spanish way of saying elephant?
Of course.
Really? You're making that up?
No, I'm not. Elefante.
Elefante. Not elephantino?
De juro.
Oh, de juro, is that the way to say elephant?
No, it means I swear to you. I swear to you, that's how you say elephant.
De juro.
Te juro.
That sounds like a new kind of taco from Taco Bell.
Maybe it is.
Yeah, the de juro.
You know any Spanish? You know sombrero.
Adios, amigos.
You know fiesta.
Burrito.
Taco.
Mexico. Nicaragua.
Gato?
Gato.
Do you know what that means?
That means fried gate.
It means cat.
Really?
So close.
Close enough.
Really close.
Close enough. Well,
we should pull this to a close.
With a conversation.
When I give Spanish lessons, you know that the conversation should end. Actually, I always give Spanish lessons.
Yeah, when it gets to a point where it's like, oh, so elephants.
How about those elephants?
How about that Spanish? How about that gato?
If someone tuned in right now, they'd be like, why?
Why?
Just why?
Why? Why? What? When? Where? How?
This is what college kids talk about?
No, just me.
Have you ever thought about, oh, what would I do if I got my own radio show?
I would just talk about elephants in Spanish. for the next 2 hours.
Oh, well, me and Amanda, we're going to give, like, advice.
Give advice.
Mostly because we want to be nosy and hear people's problems.
All right, so give advice, talk about people's problems.
Yeah, give me one dilemma, and then I'll solve it for you, and then we can go. Well, I can go. 'Cause I'm tired.
Are you tired, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I need a dilemma.
Well, obviously, when you go, I'm going to have to wrap up because I'm tired, too. And, God, 50 minutes, oh my Lord.
That's not even right.
It's right!
No one, not even my family will watch this. It's okay.
It's fine.
I'm going to lock it, and then it'll just be a part of my history. Go
Yeah.
on.
All right, so I'll send it to your... How about I send it to your wall, and you do some blocked virus thing on Facebook where you just hide it from everybody else. Just don't show it.
Oh my God, if you become famous, people will, like, scour the internet for this stuff. All your videos.
That's what I thought.
Tumblr will be all over
yeah, like
that.
oh my God, like
you're making gifs of all your movements.
Because like legit, if I Google, and I've done this before, I'm so important
you
that
Google yourself.
I Google myself. Yeah, like I literally
so
put in Jean Francois and I get YouTube results. So it's like I'm already getting a head start.
I wouldn't find myself if I typed in Sabrina Scott.
Sabrina Scott. Well, I'll tag your name in it. So.
Yeah.
So Sabrina Scott, Jean Francois, After Hours, boom, you're already there.
All right, well.
All right. Is that a British accent?
I love the Brits. All right, so tell me your dilemma.
Wow, that's convincing. You should be in a British show.
Thank you.
What show would that be?
I don't know.
I will never watch this. I will watch I
just like skip.
After 20 minutes. I think after the first 20 minutes, I'll tune out.
I'll laugh at myself.
Really? Oh, because you're so funny and important.
You got me.
Yeah. Where'd you get your glasses from? Bath and Body Works, Forever 21, Victoria's Secret, all together?
All of those places.
Really? It has been said that when one takes their glasses off, they reveal the real them.
Well, sometimes I wear contacts.
That too. It's like the old saying goes, character is who you are when no one sees you with your glasses.
Where did you get that? You made it up, right? Just
partially, because like the real saying is character is who you are when no one's looking.
Really?
Characters.
Oh, I've heard character is who you are, is what you do when there's no advantage to yourself or something. Character, like how you treat people when there's no advantage.
Where are you going with this?
I'm thinking.
Get back to talking about Spanish and burritos.
I'd rather not. You asked me about my glasses. Anyways.
They're purple.
Wrap it up.
They're fashionable. You basically have Barney skin on your eyes.
Dr. Lily Yay.
What's that?
That's my doctor, my optometrist.
Oh, tell her.
That's where I got them.
Tell her thank you. Tell her that I want some Barney glasses too.
I'll let her know.
Good, because I don't want prescriptions. I don't want the ones where it's like, oh, I can't see. I want the stylish, fashionable glasses.
Beggars
No,
no.
What's the green monster in Barney? Bebop,
No idea.
Baby Bop. Okay, so I'll get Baby Bop color glasses. You'll get that too. All right, so I'll have one part of the glasses has Baby Bop on it, and the other part of the glasses has Reptar on it. I won't see. I'll get into a car accident, and that'll be great.
You don't know what you're saying.
No. I'm serious.
You're stressed and you're
I'm not stressed.
I'm
not overtired. I may sound like I'm on something, but I'm not. It's
Adderall.
But certain things at 12:49 sound more fascinating than they do at like 12:49 in the afternoon.
It's true.
So, but wouldn't that be cool though? Partially.
No, I can't even imagine it. I don't know who this Baby Bop is.
Or did you ever like Baby Bop, the from Barney the Dinosaur?
No.
Have you ever watched that show?
No.
Where do you live? What planet are you on?
I watch.
Where did you grow up on?
I don't know. Rugrats, Power Rangers.
You never grew up on like Barney, Sesame Street? Are you serious?
Sesame Street,
Barney, Sesame Street, Mr. Rogers.
Oh wait, I did watch all that. Oh, I know who Baby Bop is. I do.
So you did or did not watch Barney?
I did. I loved Barney.
Did you go into like a little late night pause?
I don't want to say
in
what
your
I was
mind?
thinking of because people will think I'm dumb.
Barney from the Flintstones?
Yeah. Which I definitely don't
Wow.
watch.
Did you ever watch the Flintstones?
No.
Well, now that's also weird.
It's not.
Really?
No.
They used to rerun it on Cartoon Network like all the time.
No Barney. I mean, Flintstones. I can't do this. I'm really tired. My bedtime.
So if you don't go to bed at a specific time, you start to lose your mind. You start to not make sense anymore.
Yeah, I never realized because I don't talk this late in the night. I read.
Do you really go to bed at midnight? Every night?
Midnight to 1.
You never stay up beyond that?
What's the point?
The point is to be a college student and to stay up past that time.
I like waking up early, so going to sleep.
Oh, you're like one of my roommates. You would be a bother. You would be one of those people where I would like legit wake up at 6 a.m. for my usual 6 a.m. pee, and then I would see you watching TV, and I'm like, what are you doing? It's Saturday morning.
That doesn't make me a bother.
Yeah, well, it makes you a bother to me because it's like it just makes I'm just like, are you normal? Are you even an earthling? Like, go to sleep.
No, I enjoy being awake in the morning when no one else is awake. I get quiet.
So what do you do when you're like? Do you actually get some work done? Because like my roommate will just legit just watch TV. Just because he likes to wake up early.
Sometimes I'll watch TV. Sometimes I'll do homework. Sometimes I'll cook breakfast.
For yourself?
On weekends, I'll just walk around. Like, I'll go to...
We're almost at an hour.
Oh, my God.
No. Okay, 4 more minutes. 4 more minutes, and then after that, we'll go. Trust me, this will be the most entertaining hour of your life.
Okay.
Yeah, uninterrupted.
Sometimes I'll walk to Schaefer on the weekends sometimes. Because it's unlocked. And I'll just play the piano. I don't care.
Walk to Schaefer at 6 a.m.
Not 6. Like,
7.
No, not
8.
even. I guess early is a relative term. Because my people, they wake up at like 11 or 12. So 8.
Your people.
My roommates.
You call them your people.
They are my people.
How about your people call my people?
Yeah.
Mm.
And then...
You're very passive with my ridiculous remarks.
I am? Oh, yeah.
You just get used to it. You're just like,
I'm good at sliding past things.
Yeah.
Well, how else am I supposed to respond?
You would be a good psychologist. You would be just a good psychologist.
Why?
If I sat down and told you, oh my God, I love having sex with elephants, you would just be like, oh, okay.
Well, yeah.
What's new in your life?
Wouldn't faze me.
But if I said naughty. Oh God, you would have a hissy fit.
I ban that word.
You would say, screw it, I can't do it, fire me. I can't, no.
Yeah.
Naughty.
Such a naughty word. Ugh.
Naughty is such a
gross.
naughty word. How is it naughty? What do you think of when you think naughty? Do you think
Just
dirty,
naughty.
disgusting,
Just dirty.
someone who doesn't bathe? Someone who actually bathes in their own urine? Is that what you think
I can't
of?
explain it. I just don't like the word.
What made you not like the word in the first place?
I don't know.
What time did you come in? 11:30 something?
Mm-hmm.
Been here for an hour and a half.
That's wrong.
That's
I
great,
need
though.
to get out of here.
That means you're a very fascinating interviewer or interviewee. So,
Yes.
if you had your own show, which you will next semester,
Mhm.
it would be about
Advice.
advice. What kind of advice? Any advice?
Love advice is more fun. But
Yeah.
advice on anything, sure.
So if someone said, "Oh, I think I might be in love with a squirrel," yes.
I'd say tell Sandy because she might return the feelings.
Sandy from SpongeBob. Yeah. It took me a while to
Give
get
me
that.
another dilemma. One more.
Okay. All right.
Use an accent like you're calling. I prefer British
All right.
because they're very sophisticated.
Don't laugh at me. My British is ridiculous. Don't laugh at me,
It
okay?
better not sound like country.
No, okay.
You can have any accent you want. Okay.
All right.
Try Russian.
I'll try. No, Russian. I don't even know. this may sound a little Australian. I don't know, but don't laugh at me. Okay, so I'm calling you, and I'm axing you. Don't look at me like that.
Sorry.
Don't look at me
I'm
like that.
listening.
Just look down. All right, or I'll look down. All right. So, Sabrina, my croissant just screwed my rabbit. What shall I do?
Oh my goodness, that was awful.
I know. I used to do a good British accent, but it just deteriorated over the years.
I'd say let it be.
Let it be.
There's my answer. You gave a horrible
I
dilemma.
want to answer the phone. It's kind of there.
It's pretty dreadful. Like Simon would say. It's awful.
You have a good handle on the accent, don't you?
I do it all the time.
Really?
Yes, every time I step outside I go, it's a bit nippy out.
I wonder where the word nippy came from.
Britain.
No, like what?
Genius.
Like the origin of that word. Like what? It
Nippy.
be cold. Oh, is it because like your nipples would be pointy when it was cold?
Your words, not mine.
I think so.
Alright,
I
lock
think
it in.
so.
That is stacked.
I think so. It's an hour and 1 minute. Okay, so
wrong.
we went a minute over. I'm sure it'll be so funny if people actually tune in
That'd
for the whole hour and then at the last minute they're like, I can't take this anymore. Just like at the last minute, they just can't tune in for the last minute. They just find out like at that last minute that they just want to go and kill themselves.
I just want to sleep. The worst part is the walk to, what's it called?
Low rise.
Is gonna
Well,
wake me up.
you know what? I have to return this freaking key to the police station.
Oh, I know.
So that's great. And
I know,
apparently
I know.
the door was open. I didn't know the door was open.
It shouldn't be, though.
So
Almost
that
locked it.
so that walk was for nothing. Unless you want to.
How did you plan on me getting in if...
I was gonna let you in.
Oh, well, I was trying to get in by myself, and I was like, this door's locked.
Oh no! I told you. I think didn't I say in my text, knock on the window and you'll be fine.
No.
Really? Okay. Can you return this key for me? Are you serious?
Don't you have a car?
Do, but why would I drive to just return this key?
Where would you return it?
To the police station. Do you know where you know where the police
Far
station
away.
is? It's like
Yeah,
a
no.
10-15 minute walk. 5 minutes if I'm like really fast on my feet, which I am.
I don't know.
How about this? How about
Gosh.
you carry the key with you, I will walk with you and you return the key.
No, it's way cold out.
Technically it's not that cold. It was like 60 below zero when I
No,
came
it's
out there.
32 degrees out.
Is it really?
Yeah.
That's not bad.
It's freezing.
Think of 32 degrees as
32 degrees is freezing.
Not
It's
really.
literally, no, it's the definition of freezing.
No, the definition of freezing is 0 degrees.
No.
0.
No.
0.
You poor thing.
No, you rich thing. No.
Google it.
The definition of freezing cold is
It's 32 degrees Fahrenheit.
so
Oh.
anything below that is below freezing.
Yes.
Really?
Sad thing. Oh,
How would I
and
know
you
this?
don't even know Carrie on My Wayward Son.
How would I know this?
Can't even look at you.
How would I know this though? It's like a science class?
Science, common sense.
That's a very Christmas hat you have.
Really?
Yeah.
My mom got it for me. It's Burberry.
Just this year?
No, like 7th grade when I was obsessed with Burberry.
What's Burberry?
It's the pattern.
Oh. Okay.
I don't know.
Thought it was a character. Yeah. So I will stop this video, even though